Graham Angus, Albany, Georgia, steers, 35-1A, be 2 loads of steers out of 165, base will be around 765, November the 16th through 22nd delivery. Graham Angus, 35-1. (35-1A), be 2 loads, 765. Graham Angus been in the business. Mr. Bill Graham, 52 to 60 years. Kip McMillan is the manager. Really an excellent set of #1 muscle. Medium and large frame Angus sire steers. Purebred cattle, no purebred papers, no papers. Cattle are real docile. I'm standing on the ground with the cattle here in the shade. We've been dry all year and the cattle are a little heavier than normal. These cattle weigh in about 710 a few days ago, and October the 18th. Graham Angus, 35-1A, be 2 loads. There'll be another lot, 35-1B. They're a little bit lighter, not much. Again, really a nice set of #1 muscle, medium and large frame Angus steers. To me, the cattle are getting better. Kip's been doing a good job of keeping replacements. We'll have 1 load of Heifers. Every year we've sold the cattle, the Heifers have gone for replacements. Be 2 loads of steers, 35-1A, out of 165 head. Graham Angus, Albany, Georgia. Kip McMillan, manager. Graham Angus steers, it's the second lot, 35-1B, be 2 loads out of 165 at 750 for November the 16th through November the 11th delivery. Again, it's been dry this late summer and fall, and the cattle have just gained a little bit with the dry grass. That's why we got the extra weight. Again, I'm standing on the ground. The cattle are real docile. (35-1B), 2 loads. The base will be at 750. We'll sort through the cattle on both lots, the 4 loads, take the lighter weight cattle out, and we're thinking we'll have a load, 35-1C, be somewhere around 70-72 head, around 715. Graham Angus, 35-1B and 1C. Again, to show you that the cattle are real docile. I'm walking around the cattle out in the pasture. Again, this is some of the work of Mr. Bill Graham, 52 to 60 years of breeding Angus cattle. Kip McMillan used to be at the bull test in Irvinville with the extension. He helped teach Joey and Tripp about how to handle and work cattle there along with the bull test. Super nice guy and a good friend of the boys and I. 35 1B. These 165 weighed around 685, 690. Just a shade lighter than the other two loads. That's why we're selling them separate. And then the lightweight cattle left over, which would be the younger end, be 35 1C, be around 70, 72, around 715. (35-1B), 2 loads, again, November the 16th through 22nd delivery. (35 1C) will be the lightweight cattle off of both loads, all 4 loads, the 2 lots. It'll be 70, 72 at 715. You can see how docile the cattle are. I'm walking around with the steers. Graham Angus. Not a whole lot of difference in all of them. This is the 35 1B 2 loads. Again, really a nice set of No. 1 muscle, medium and large frame steers. Graham Angus, Albany, Georgia, 35 1B. Graham Angus Heifers, 35-2. $125 head. We're selling 1 load at $665, or if you want to take more than the 75 or 80 head, you can choose. It'll be up to 125 head. Here's 7 or 8 of them that we're cutting off. Graham Angus, Albany, Georgia, 35-2. Again, the heifers have been being bought, have been being bred and used for replacements in the individual herds, or they've been bought and bred and sold in sales that we've had. Graham Angus, Albany, Georgia, heifers. Again, really a nice set of No. 1 muscle, medium and large frame Angus sired heifers. 52, 60 years that Mr. Bill worked at raising these cattle and breeding them. Cattle a little heavier this year. I was talking earlier on the video that they're dry grass, but Kip and I have been talking. He switched over back to Mormon's Minerals, 646, me being an old Mormon's rep and his father being a Mormon's rep. That's the missing thing that I didn't have and didn't know, but that's a large part of why the cattle look and have gained like they have. Graham Angus, Albany, Georgia, 35-2. Again, right, really a nice set of Angus sired heifers out of Angus cows. The cattle are purebred. Cattle are real docile. As you can see me standing on the ground here with the heifers. You can buy all 125, or you can take a load of the heaviest cattle. Base will be around 665. We're going over the figures, and we'll have the base should be around that for the sale October the 25th at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Graham Angus heifers 35-2. Either one load, or either you can choose from the 75, 80 up to 100, 125. Aren't they pretty? Graham Angus, Albany, Georgia, 35-2. Graham Angus, Albany, Georgia, 35-2.